How you doing, guys? My name is Brian Heath. I own a company in Western Massachusetts called Berkshire Home Pros Incorporated. This is a unit that I bought for snow removal and various projects. This is going to be a series of videos. This machine I purchased on the internet. I thought it was a good deal. Come to find out, tires are definitely worn. As you can see, the stress cracks and the dry rotting in the tires. The tires are pretty much whipped. Overall, the machine is pretty intact as original, which is good. There's not a ton of modifications. You will notice that the two control arms are different color than the machine. That was done by myself. I tried to weld and grind and try to make that joint between this control arm here a little bit stiffer. A lot of people describe their vehicles as touchy. It's not touchy, it's because it's sloppy. It's not touchy by any means, it's sloppy. Anything that's dealing with hydrostatic control is extremely sensitive. The problem with this machine is this. Not only do the tires need to be replaced, the engine, which is a 16 horse single cylinder Tecumseh, is in need of replacement. The head gasket is shot, so it has blowback, which you can see the oil all over the muffler. So the reason why I'm doing this is because the gentleman cut the engine cover off of the skid steer, which is ridiculous, but I'm going to be reinstalling it along with the cooler correctly. You can see he has a makeshift gas tank and whatnot because the fuel pump was shot and he didn't want to deal with it. So long story short, once he found out the engine was shot, he said, nope, I'm just going to dump this thing. When I drained the oil, there was less than a cup of oil in this thing. It fired right up, didn't spit oil everywhere, but when I changed the oil, of course the blowback came through, went over this overflow. I'll point out to you, this overflow right here, shot the oil out, went all over the exhaust. Huge bellow of smoke. Long story short, I have a 25 horse kit coming from Small Engine Warehouse. It's going to be a Honda complete bolt-in kit. Amazing kit, guys. I'm telling you, if you're going to repower one of these 1816s, buy a repower kit. Don't try to fuss around and try to save money. If you want something that's a plug and play, get one of these kits. Either the Honda or the Briggs & Stratton. I went with the Honda because I'm just a big firm believer on the Honda's engines. I do have to order some other parts. Another video that's going to follow is I got to take the seat up and order some parts to tighten up the whole controls on this. I did add a new battery. I also added, as you can see here, a solar battery trickle charger. That's good to have on any kind of piece of machinery that has a battery in it. You plug it in, you forget it, you know what I mean? It's done. It's self-explanatory. So the next video will be explaining how I'm taking out the engine. I would also like to go into detail with the touchiness, quote unquote, for the controls. It's just basically going through and doing standard maintenance. But other than that, This is my video on the 1816B case skid steer.